So I'm Kate Hodson, I'm the head teacher at Coningsby St Michael's Primary School. Before the pod, provision for our school meals was very limited, with very little choice for the children and quite poor quality. The meals were delivered to school for about 10:30 in the morning, not being served until midday, second sitting 12:30, so the food was on site potentially for up to 2 hours before it was being served.
It just wasn't nice. No one really enjoyed it. You plonk something on your plate and you'll be like, well, I don't want to really eat that, it doesn't look very nice.
We wanted to have more flexibility with the menus. We wanted to be able to make changes to the menus. If we could see children, if there was a particular meal children didn't enjoy, be able to make some changes with that. Also wanted the food to be fresh. We wanted fresh food, we wanted the colours to be vibrant, we wanted the meals to look inviting and for children to enjoy eating them.
Lincolnshire relies mostly on a transported meal service with very few kitchens in our schools, so we had to be quite innovative and think outside the box as to how we could actually get kitchens in our schools. The fact that pod kitchens can be craned in to kind of quite tight spaces, and often we are lacking in space in school areas and school grounds, that seemed a possibility that would work for us in Lincolnshire.
I went to visit 2 other kitchens, was impressed with the quality, at the size, at the layout, the provision for our schools. So after seeing the pods for myself, it was a definite yes. The PKL team were really supportive and really were with us every step of the way. So listened to our needs, listened to how it would be organised within the school day, the number of staff, the number of meals we were hoping to serve, and so they involved me every step of the way. Obviously they were the experts in knowing what needed to be put in place, but listened to my requests as well, which was super.
I was really excited. As soon as I heard the big red kitchen was going to come, and at Coningsby St Michael's, I was so excited, so I got my mum to order it straight away.
It was so exciting. We took the whole school outside onto the field, and it was craned in 2 sections, and so the day it was happening, the whole school came out onto the field, and when we saw the second part being lowered into position, there was a big cheer of 330 children and all the staff cheering, yes, our kitchen's arrived.
I was just so amazed that it was here. It looks really big, and inside it I had a sneak peek from the fence, and it looks like it's all clean and everything. It just looks so good.
Well, Coningsby St Michael's have appointed a new catering team. They're extremely passionate about what they do. They love cooking, and they particularly love cooking for children. They've come up with some great ideas. We're only 2.5 weeks in. The meal numbers have almost doubled, and that's just a great sign that actually the children are enjoying the meals. Parents see the value of having those meals, and also lots of staff are now having meals.
The whole thing is completely different. We used to have children queuing up in the hall with their plate. Now we do family service dining, so the food is on the tables for the children in platters. Children are serving the food themselves, so the food is presented very differently. Every day the children have fruit platters as well as a pudding, so they are on the table, and the kitchen staff are presenting the food in such a way it looks inviting to eat, and children are trying new foods all of the time simply because it's presented so beautifully.
It's had a massive impact on what children are eating, the variety of food children are eating, and Coningsby St Michael's are also doing family dining, so children are actually able to help themselves to food, and that reduces food waste, it encourages children to be independent, and they're actually trying foods that perhaps they wouldn't have tried in the past, so an absolute transformation.
We're doing a lot of work in school at the moment with children exploring food, what it looks like, what it feels like, what it tastes like, the children using their senses. Last week we had Healthy Food Week in school, and the team in the kitchen supported our classes in speaking to them about the food, cooking the food for them in the kitchen, and it was just amazing. It's really opening the children's eyes.
Having a kitchen on site and having a PKL pod kitchen on site for some of our schools has enabled that food education to be expanded so that children can grow food, and then any of that food can then be used in the school curriculum or within their school meal service.
And as soon as you come out, everyone's everyone, you can just hear everyone go, wow, because it's just so, like, it looks so good.